Hello, world. It's me again, Tyree, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Today, we're going to be talking about something that the majority of us who have had a relationship has dealt with this cheating. Cheating, that's right. And I kind of like to start this with a confession because I believe that that is the best way for people to kind of relate to you when you kind of expose yourself and actually be honest. Um, Cheating, I have a lot of experience with on both sides. I've been, cheated on and I've, you know, been a cheater. So, um, that's why I feel like I have a little rank to talk about this topic because I have a lot of experience in it. Um, why do people cheat? Well, I can't speak for all people, but I will say for me, um the reason why I cheated and the reason why I got cheated on it's kind of the same reason. I was arrogant enough to believe that, you know, no one would ever cheat on me. And because I was arrogant enough to believe that no one would cheat on me, I was arrogant enough to believe that I could cheat on somebody and they would stay around. Now, mind you, just to give a little background on me, I'm a very I can be a cocky person, and it's only because I'm sure about a lot of things because I take my time and I think about things. I think things through, the things that I care about, the things that hold my interest. I spend a lot of time thinking about them and studying them and researching them. I'm an analytical person. So with the women that I deal with, um, if you didn't know, I'm gay. Um, but mature people know that you can use the bearings of what I'm talking about in any situation, whether you're straight, you're gay, you're bisexual, whatever. Because people are people. Dealing with a woman is dealing with a woman, whether you're a man or you're a woman. And dealing with a man is dealing with a man, whether you're a woman or a man. It does not matter. People are people. So, um, the reason why I believe I got cheated on and I was a cheater is the same reason, my arrogance. I really believe that because I am this, charming person and I have this personality that people in general just adapt to, just in my own experiences in my own life, what I can tell you. Um, I'm very original. I'm very unique. I can be very fun to be around, and these are qualities that some people are afraid to show other people, and therefore people believe that people don't have those qualities, and I'm not. I'm the type of person that can spend time with somebody, and because I study them so well and I tend to learn them very quickly, and I'm able to tell them about themselves, and I'm able to show how much people are vain, so they love to hear about themselves. They love for somebody to know them. You know what I'm saying? Just like me, I'm talking about myself to you right now and I'm enjoying it. So if you start talking to someone else about yourself and they enjoy it, like you love it. You just do. Like that's just it's just part of human nature. That's why when we do a good thing, like we want to be praised for it. We like attention, you know. Different people in different ways, but attention nonetheless from different people and different avenues for different things, but still attention. So anyway, um, during my years period of being a cheater, um, I was never a really good liar. The majority of the women that I've had serious relationships, all of them have this in common, with the exception of maybe one. Um, were very good at knowing when I was lying. I'm a great storyteller, but lying about something that I know is gonna hurt you, like maliciously, I always, every video I have trouble saying a word. It's crazy. Maliciously lying to you and trying to intentionally hurt your feelings. That's not the type of person I am. I have a conscience, a very strong conscience, and a part of it has to do with my faith in God. So it's, it's loud in my ears. So I'm thinking about it as I'm doing it. So it never works out for me. So people tend to feed off of that industry. And that's why I just started telling the truth, you know. So if you ask me a question and I'm extremely brutally honest with you, then that's just what it is. I've just learned that early on. It just cuts through a lot of the BS. And if you ask me, hey, did you miss me today? And I missed you, I'm gonna say yes. And if you ask me, hey, did you miss me today? And I don't say anything, or I say no, then you can take when I say yes seriously. You can um appreciate that more. But anyway, going back to the reasons why I became a cheater, y'all. I took advantage of women, and part of the reason was because in my immaturity, I believe that people in general were dispensable, replaceable, and um I didn't understand the value of relationships in general, not just relationships like intimate relationships, but just relationships as far as friendship, as far as family, as far as you know, personal lovers and whatnot. I didn't understand the significance in having and the responsibility of having a relationship and the responsibility of, you know, taking care of somebody's heart. You know what I mean? And I was very, careless with that. And I'm still working on these things. It's still a process, you know. And what I've learned, you know, and of course, a lot of these things that I've learned came in the lessons of being on the receiving end of being cheated on. It's something about going through the pain that you inflict on somebody else that helps you realize things that you wouldn't have if you had never gone through it yourself. Um, I made a lot of women cry and honestly didn't care about it. Like, and I'm not proud of that now. Um, I told, you know, lies in the sense of misleading somebody. Um, I kept a lot of women attached to me emotionally, selfishly, knowing that I would never feel the same thing that they felt for me, for them, just to have a sense of control over someone's emotions. Um, I've done a lot of, bad things when it comes to caring for someone else's heart. And it wasn't until I put my own heart in someone else's hands and they didn't take care of it, that I really understood the responsibility of, having someone else's heart and properly caring for it. So, in and of that, um, those were more or less the reasons why, I cheated. I wasn't ready for the responsibility of being in love or of being in a serious relationship, and I still had it because, it's just the it thing to do. I personally think that, of course, it depends on your person and the kind of person you are, the kind of morals you have, the kind of responsibility you're willing to take on, the level of maturity you have, to where you may or you may not be ready for a committed relationship. And really, a relationship it's a serious thing, you know, because if you're going into a relationship the way you should go into a relationship. I believe that you should go into a relationship for one reason and one reason only: to find a potential person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. And when you think about it like that, depending on how serious you are about commitment and about marriage and all of that stuff that comes on down the line, then you really zero in on the amount of work that it's going to take to really get to a point where you can trust this person with your eyes closed, with anything, with money, with your health, with your children if you have any, with everything that is you, your dreams, your secrets, you know, the things that nobody knows about you, your future, your present, and your past, all of that. So I think that it's definitely a combination of reasons why different people cheat. People cheat for different reasons. Some people want attention from the partner that they're actually with and just seeking it out in the wrong way. Some people just aren't simply ready for a commitment. Um, some people just like other options and don't like to put all their eggs in one basket. I know that that was a formulation of me. Like if I felt like I had some kind of insecurity with us going further, and I wasn't particularly ready to let the relationship go, so I was putting it in a trial period of, I don't know if I want to let her go or not, but I don't believe that we gonna make it to, marriage necessarily. So while I'm trying to weigh out my options, then yeah, I'm gonna give you some attention, but I'm also gonna make sure that I spread myself in other places. Just like if your business was going under, you know what I mean? And this is your business. This is your dream. This is your baby. This is what you want to happen. But if you see the profits plummeting, like down, you see it going in a bad direction, then it's idealistic to think that you would start looking into other investments, right? Not necessarily putting your money there, spending all of your time there, going out with that person and whoop de whoop, but just looking at other ways of generating the income, because that's why you're in the business in the first place, to get some kind of profit. That's why you with anybody, because that's who you want to be with. And if that changes, then that changes. Also, just a tip. I also knew the kind of woman that I could cheat on. And women, we're really good at this. Men, not really so much. From my experiences with my gentleman friends. Um, Gentlemen, half of them are gentlemen. But my guy friends. Um, Set standards. I knew, and I have a type. I have a strategic type, and it's not a lot of room for maneuvering because I have a high standard, because I am a person that gives quality love. So I want somebody that gives quality love. So that's why my standards are very high when it comes to a relationship. Now I can talk and conversate and chill and even have friendships with a variety of different people. But as far as the person that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, my standards are very high when it comes to that, because I want a specific kind of woman, because not anybody can help me raise kids. Not anybody do I want to spend the rest of my life with, wake up next to every day. Not anybody do I want preparing my food. Not anybody do I want to trust with my money. Like, yo, it is very strategic, and you have to meet these qualifications. And I think that should be for anybody. Everybody should have high standards when it comes to the person you believe you're going to spend the rest of your life with. Period. You deserve the best. I deserve the best, and I'm going to get it. And I'm not going to have anything else until I have that. I will be by myself. By myself. But setting standards, like the type of women that generally can cheat on, ones that don't really set standards. There's a respect, an automated default respect that a person gives another person who doesn't accept anything. Just by this video, if you're watching this and you may have thought I was cute or whatever, and if you were ever going to approach me by me stating what I said about me having high standards, you might not even know what those standards are, what those qualifications are, but you have an idea that they may not be the normal, everyday, just, have somebody type of thing. Because I'm not the have somebody to have somebody type of person. So it convicts people to work harder for your attention, for your love, for your affection. And it should be like that. And it shouldn't stop being like that. And you don't stop, striving for it even after you get married. It's an everyday. It's a song that says, don't ever get too comfortable. And I live by that. Because there is never going to be a time where I'm with somebody where they can just let all their hair down and never worry about me leaving if they start doing the wrong thing consistently without wanting to change. So, back to the whole cheating thing, man. Does everybody cheat? It would depend on your definition of cheating. You know, cheating to a lot of people is doing something that the other person wouldn't want you doing. And if we go by that, then man, yeah. If maybe it's one person on this earth that has never, but you definitely do things that you wouldn't want your partner, even if it's a too friendly smile to another guy, or if it's a too friendly conversation with a girl at a gas station that was attractive and was just there, like you never had no intentions of taking it any further at all. It's just, you do certain things. It's just human nature. But it depends on your definition of cheating. That being said, folks, stay tuned for part 2. I'm going to have a more detailed look, not just on why people cheat, but I will share with you my testimony of when I got cheated on and what I did, and how that situation turned out and how it's affecting me right now in my current relationship. See y'all next time.